What's up, my 11 YouTube friends? Let's get back to some sled videos, should we? Well, here we go. We got the 299 XCR 800s. I get a lot of questions. What's your guys' next build? What are you guys going to do? What are you doing this summer? Well, this summer we're doing a lot of other projects. That is for sure. One is to add on to our barn. Yeah, we're not adding on a ton, but we're adding enough. It's going to make a difference. So, yeah, the two mod sleds sitting back there all put away for the summer. But yeah, so this is going to be our project, though. We will get them tore down. We're going to redo these. So guy asked himself, here's the big question. You guys can comment too. Let me see it. I want to know what you guys think about this idea too. But I'm pretty sure we're going to do it. But please comment. Let us know how you feel about this. But these sleds, these aggressives, 99% of the people don't like them. They're heavy. They're not very agile. Even when I see them go for sale, they're always dirt cheap, and they sit for sale. So, Trent and I's plan is to take these two 99s and we're going to turn them into wedges. We're going to build them into wedges. We're going to use the aggressive chassis. We've done it already. We did it on parts sled. That was a complete aggressive snowmobile that we turned into a wedge. So that's what we're going to do with these two. We're going to build them. They're going to look identical to a 99 when they're done, but they're going to be wedges. I can't wait to get some wedge hoods painted up red and get all these decals put on there. It says XCR 800. And we'll have a pair of matching. They'll be Thing 1 and Thing 2 again, still, but they're going to be wedge sleds. Very excited about these. Very, very excited about this build. E&I Motorsports out of Michigan has already stepped up and donated 2 top ends for this build here. I threw the idea at him a couple months ago. He asked what our upcoming projects were, and he wanted to be involved in it somehow, some way. He said he wanted to donate something to it. And I says, well, we're going to be taking Thing 1 and Thing 2 and turn them into wedges. And we're going to redo the engines. We're going to redo every nut bolt on here like we usually do. In every sled build we do. Everything will be powder coated. Everything will look brand new. We're even going to use, we're going to use the seats in the tank and the bar setups because they're actually a very, very comfortable setup. I think I can make this work with the wedge hood. We haven't done that yet, but I think I can make it work. But I love the way I sit when I'm on this snowmobile, and I want to keep basically the seat and the bars. That I want to kind of maintain that setup because it is a very rider-friendly sled. They're great cruising sleds. I don't know why everybody hates them so bad, but they are heavy. I mean, these things tip the scales well over 600 pounds, and you know it. You could tell. But yeah, so we'll have both engines redone. Everything's going to be new, powder coated, painted, custom decals made to fit the wedge hoods. They will be. Trenton's talking polished tunnel. Yeah, Trenton loves to punish himself, and you're gonna do what to the tunnels?
Polish them.
Yeah, yep. They'll be polished tunnels. We'll do the divot dye or the dimple dyeing on the running boards. We love it. Once you ride one like that, you can't go back. It's really nice setup when they're dimple dyed like that, and we like doing it. It takes a lot of work, but we like doing it. Trent might pull up the hoods on these things. We did a minor freshening up on them a couple years ago when we first bought them. We sent the pipes out and had them powder coated. Both sleds got a new piston. I can't remember. I think maybe one of them got a new power valve. Yeah, we had to redo a couple things on them when we first got them. So the pipes is definitely going to be something that I'm going to have to address. But I have a couple sets of Gen 2 pipes, and I believe those should work under the hood of a wedge. If not, I have a couple sets of HDT pipes coming for them also. Maybe those will fit better. I don't know. I have options, but I'm certain these pipes are not going to fit. They're a lot longer. So yeah, we'll jump that hurdle when we get to it. I'm not scared. That kind of stuff doesn't bother me. If I You know, if I know definitely it's not going to fit, it might bother me. But if I got to do a little bit of modifying, I can do that. I'm okay with that. But yeah, we're both extremely excited to dig into these sleds and completely redo them. This is probably going to become my daily. I think once it's done, this will become my daily rider. It got ridden a couple times this winter. Megan even rode it on a 60-mile ride one day. She drove it. She likes riding this sled. Lots of power. Yeah, lots of power. Very smooth too. They're a very fun sled to ride. So I can't wait to get them into a wedge and see if they ride better. And I haven't decided completely what we'll do for rear skids. I'm not sure if we'll, like Trenton's, I believe, has an edge skid in it. Mine has the regular extra 10 in it. And maybe we'll set them both up with edge skids. I know we're going to 136s on both of them. 1.25" tracks. I already have my track. I think Trenton's still
looking.
Yep, Trenton's still looking for the right track. I found a really good deal on a very nice track, unstudded, so I can do my own stud pattern on it. It's definitely going to get studded. So yeah, we might run edge skids in both of them. A lot of people switched them out and the edges in them. A little bit nicer handling skid. So that's something we'll look at. Like I said, Trenton's already has it in there, so maybe I'll set mine up with it too. Being I have everything pulled down, it's the time to make a major change is then. I'll still have reverse. Trenton's talking about putting reverse in his. We've lined them up and his smokes mine. Absolutely smokes my sled, and the only thing I can contribute to is his doesn't have reverse and mine has reverse. His has an 1.25" lug track. Mine has like a standard 1-inch lug track. And I think the extra bite of that track, because we've raced in different conditions. On hard pack, we've raced in fluff snow, and his smokes me. I mean, it's like a 500 lining up against an 800. I don't understand why it's so different. I raced Sean Brown with his Storm one time, and you know, I got a couple pounds on Sean, but his Storm, it chewed this thing up. And his Storm is fast though. I mean, he's got that thing dialed in, absolutely dialed in. That thing comes out of the hole hard, but he chewed this thing up. But you know, both 800s, and but I contribute to that reverse. I think reverse really takes the whole shot out of them, and you might be able to run somebody down, but I don't even think top end really has it either. So, but I can back out of the trailer. I can back out of the barn. So, am I getting rid of the reverse? Oh hell no. No, not at my age. I'm surprised Trenton, at his young age, is willing to put reverse in, because he doesn't mind throwing these things around, but he seems to like the reverse also. So, yeah, it's nice to jump on the sled and just pull them in reverse and back out of wherever you're at, whether it's in the barn or wherever it's at. It's nice to be able to back it out. So, yeah, so that is our plan. Now everybody knows what we're doing now. I've been asked a lot lately. Hey, what are your guys' plans? What are you guys gonna do? This is it. We're not adding any more sleds to the fleet right now. We sold what, 4 RXLs over the winter, didn't we, Trenton? Yep, we sold 4, and it doesn't look like we removed any sleds out of our inventory at all. So that's why we're not adding. We're just going to upgrade and redo at this point. So we have a couple others that might go through the redo list too. So hope you guys are going to enjoy this series of videos on the XCR 800s. We'll start it a little bit later this summer. We'll pull them both down, and first thing is we go through everything and make sure what's good and what's bad, and we'll send everything off to powder coat and start there, get all that stuff done. I'll get the engines out. I have a person in mind that I actually think I'm going to have do the engines. I haven't talked to him about it yet, so I don't want to say who, but I have a person I think I'm going to actually hand the engines over to. He's been in the XCR 800 game for a long time, and he really knows these engines, and so I think I'm going to talk to him before I say anything about who's going to do them. Otherwise, I'll build them. I love building engines, so yeah, so that's what we got. Hope you guys enjoy it. See you in the next video. that's why Trent wants to add reverse to his. Just for that situation. Right, Trenton?
Saved up the pushing.
What's funny is the 4 sleds in here, the only one that does not have reverse is thing 2. All the other ones in here have reverse.